What's up, Nail Geeks? I am back again with Pahlish's newest releases to show you all. We have two sets releasing this Sunday. So we have the Wilde collection and we have a topper duo, aka the Glow duo. These are so pretty and so fall ready. So let's dive right in. First up is Silkspun. This is a deep red with green to gold to blue multichrome. So the formula on this one feels just a touch metallic given that metallic pigment in here. It does have just a slight bit of a jelly feel on your first coat, but it definitely builds up to opacity very quickly. So for full coverage, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats. Though honestly, I personally took it up to 2 coats and I thought it was just fine. You'll see here in just a moment that first coat kind of acts more like a foundation, and then once you go in normally on that second coat, it really packs a punch for opacity. Now this is quite glowy and quite shifty in person. In bright lights and in indoor lighting, you're going to see that nice almost olive green type of shimmer effect, and at angles an easy golden shift, and at very extreme angles a blue shift. It's very pretty. Definitely kind of makes me think of Halloween. This one does dry down semi-gloss. I think any top coat is going to be just fine for it, and it's going to plump out real nice and just give you that really luminous type of vampy sort of shifty glow. And next we have Afterglow. This is a deep plum with strong rosy copper glow. This is one of my top picks out of this entire set. It is absolutely lovely. Now, if you have medium to deep skin tones, this might lean just a touch on the neutral side like it did on me. However, the shimmer here is very strong, and it just gives it that extra packed punch. It almost feels like it has a mauve type of lean to it. So I think this one's really going to play up against your skin tone, depending if you've got cool or warm undertones. Now this has a very smooth type of formula to it, very easy to build up as well. It's similar to Silkspun. It does have just a touch more squish factor to it, so I'm going to classify this one as a almost crelly-like feel when you're applying. Now, since it is packed full of that coppery, rosy type of shimmer, I'm going to suggest allowing it to self-level, which it does very nicely. Just to prevent any streaking, in that if you go in too harsh with those brush strokes, you might get just a touch of streaking with it. Now for opacity, once again, 2 to 3 coats, though I think 2 is just fine for it. Now it does dry down on the flat sides, so I'd suggest a good glossy top coat. And Fairy Ring is described as an aqua jelly with iridescent and platinum silver flakes. Another one of my top picks for this set. This is so flaky filled, so stinking pretty. And as you build it up, that nice aqua type of base is going to darken out very nicely. So definitely characteristic of a true type of jelly finish, but it is packed full of those flakes. It's like a confetti bomb on your nails. And it's got my favorite platinum silver flakes in here, so you'll get that gorgeous reflective sparkle. The flakes are of the small, medium, and large variety, so you're going to get this really lovely mosaic of them across your nails. There's lots and lots of color roll with the iridescent ones, and they play up very well against those silver flakes too. So for opacity on this one, again, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats depending on how you apply. Now I took it up to 2 coats, and on the second coat here you can see I'm going in with that topper or icing type of method, and I just like to beat it up against my nail, and it allows all of the flakes or any type of pigment present in the polish to really spread across the nail and just kind of maximize their effect. And then you just gently drag it out towards your free edge. Now this one is not necessarily thirsty, but it does dry down quite flat. So you're going to want to use a good glossy top coat with this one, especially to get those silver flakes to pop like crazy. And Persephone is a black cherry cream with crushed gold flakes. So the formula on this one is very creamy like. It self-levels very well, applies super smooth on the nail. For opacity, I think 2 to 3 coats is going to do you just fine. It really plumps out lovely. This is such a flattering, true type of black cherry shade in my opinion. I really like shades like this. I think they're universally flattering. It's just that vampy type of cherry that I think if you've got especially warm undertones, it's going to pop like crazy on you. And if you've been collecting those crushed gold flake finishes, you're definitely going to want to add this one to your list. This is so fall in a bottle. And I really love how even though that base is nice and vampy, you can easily see those gold flakes. Now again, I'm going to suggest a good glossy top coat for this one, and you'll get that nice glossy plump effect in your final look. And Wildlands is a deep emerald cream with crushed gold flakes. So the formula on this one is very similar to Persephone, and I'm really digging this gorgeous type of emerald green. It's slightly flirting with being a deep type of Kelly green. It's so pretty. This is another very, very flattering color, and a absolute smooth, satisfying formula. Very buttery on those brush strokes, and it self-levels very well. Again, between 2 and 3 coats, but I think 2 coats is going to be just fine on this one too. Of course, I always got to consider those of you rocking those long nails or those stilettos, things like that. So here on the second coat, you can see it's plumping out beautifully. And again, even though the base is very intense, you can easily see those gold flakes. Very, very pretty, and it contrasts wonderfully against that base color. Again, good glossy top coat, and you will be plump and good to go. And finally, for the Wilde collection, we have Starborne. This is a soft olive with orange to copper to green multi-chrome. So this has a somewhat crelly-like formula to it, but it does have a bit of a squish factor. Now for opacity, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats. That multi-chrome pigment gives you this very strong type of glowing effect against that base color, which I do agree is this lovely type of softened olive. So I do think the video, at least on my monitor, is coming off pretty color accurate. It's leaning a touch on the khaki side on my monitor, but I just wanted to really point out that I definitely am seeing this softened type of olive green. Now in bright lights and in indoor lighting, that shimmer is going to take on this lovely orange type effect, and at an easy angle, you'll see it shift over to this copper, and at extreme angles, a very lovely luminous green. There's a lot of warm types of shift with this that very much flatter that base color. I think you're kind of getting a better idea of what type of olive green this is as I build it up here. So super smooth, very lovely self-leveling factor with it. And the Glow Duo, to start off with, we have Lush. This is described as a bright green shimmer top coat. These are lovely. I really like them. Now I know I'm always trying to switch things up and show you guys different undies to wear with toppers, especially ones like this, but because these have such a strong shift with them, I had to go with black to show you guys what it's going to look like. So I think this is going to look so stinking pretty with dark colors and medium colors, and even light colors, to be honest. I think the shimmers in both of the Glow Duo are very, very universal, and I think they're going to look good over just about any color. And Volcanic is described as a rosy copper shimmer top coat. So this, again, we have another topper in this duo. This one is so pretty too. This is going to give you that beautiful rosy copperish type of shimmer. So if you really liked that second one I showed you guys, Afterglow, this one pretty much gives you that lovely Afterglow effect on just about any type of cream polish. So again, I chose black so you guys could really see it. I wanted to make it very obvious on the video how much shimmer goes into one coat and all that good stuff. With this one, it'll easily give your base colors this lovely rosy copperish type of glow. Really lovely, and I'm going to suggest going in normal with this one. They both have quite a bit of a squish factor to their application. They definitely give you lots and lots of shifty shimmer payoff. So the Wilde collection and the Glow Duo both release on pre-order September 13th at 7 p.m. Central Time and will run on pre-order until September 15th at 11:59 p.m. Central Time. After those orders ship out during that initial pre-order, then there's going to be regular restocks on Sundays afterwards, so they'll stick around for a little bit. I'll link you guys below to Pahlish's shop if you want to check that out, and the Facebook fan group if you'd like to see additional swatches and all that good stuff. Really lovely, very pretty collection. All types of fall vibes from this one. I actually just went out and got some scented candles, and the Halloween set is growing in my apartment right now. It's It's fall here, it's Halloween, and I'm here for it. So I guess I am ready to kind of retire those neon shades at this point because I am digging these deeper type of tones. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.